King Charles will not permit Prince Andrew to be a running royal, despite displaying an act of kindness by letting his brother put on army uniform for his mother's very last vigil. The circulate turned into considered out of the blue, Palace Royal News claimed, however, some suggested that the dukes go back to the royal family. But the Duke of York needed to put on a mourning in shape for the relaxation of the activities following the Queen's death. Prince Andrew's army appointments had been suspended after he stepped back from royal responsibilities in 2019, and he then lost his title as an army because of the case with Virginia Giuffre in advance this year, the intercourse abuse civil case within the US that led to a multi-million-pound settlement. Covered claims Prince Andrew raped and abused Giuffre whilst she turned into 17. He has continuously denied the allegations. Amid the case, over 150 army veterans signed a letter urging the Queen to strip her son of his titles. They pointed to simmering anger and upset within inside the ranks over the Duke's behavior and persevered illustration within inside the armed forces. Though banned from sporting his Royal Navy kit at public, activities following the name Strip the King reportedly made Prince Andrew don his Vice Admiral's uniform at the Queen's vigil in London. The Duke retained the rank of Vice Admiral notwithstanding dropping all different army titles. It turned into this uniform he wore on the vigil of the princes in Westminster Hall as the Queen lay in state. Before we continue, you are welcome to DEBY'S Royal TV channel. Palace insiders advised the Times this turned into an act of kindness from the king to his younger brother, 62, who was banned from wearing his uniform in any activities. Prince Harry was also allowed to put on his army uniform at the Queen's final vigil, notwithstanding his titles was stripped off since he left the firm to stay with Meghan Markle in US in 2020. The pair wore mourning fits at the Queen's coffin processions in Edinburgh and London and at the day of the state funeral. It's supposed they couldn't salute Her Majesty's coffin or the cenotaph after they marched beyond throughout those activities. Prince Andrew served the Falklands War as a Sea King helicopter co-pilot throughout the 1982 invasion through Argentina, sporting out assaults on submarines and air defenses. He served in Royal Navy for 22 years from 1979-2002. Palace Re-Asset stated the fee of residing disaster might be factored in whilst making plans the service, so it'll be shorter, smaller and much less high-priced occasion than the Queen's coronation in 1953. The Queen's coronation turned into a bank holiday although it fell on a Tuesday. It turned into anticipation to have a fee of £1.57 million, which is equivalent to £45 million in today's money. One royal source, The Mirror. The king needs to struggle and put on the Britain traditional rite for the coronation. More so, it needs to be modern looking at the monarchy of the current world. It follows King Charles's lengthy held plans to release a streamlined monarchy that will probably see some of running royals cut, however no one knows who gets dropped. Thanks for watching, please don't forget to subscribe and like, God bless you all.